Commissioners meeting to order, and we'll start with the salute to the flag. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I really don't need to read that because I wasn't there, so I don't know what all happened. Jeez, keyboard grab now. Okay, thank you.
She doesn't forward a couple already do.
You second that, yeah? Sheriff's past 2 feet.
I don't know.
I think Scott does. What's this?
I'm gonna say they had. They must have had a truck or something turn over. I don't know. Someone had to keep some cattle or something. I know there's another one to, I think, Blake Fikert for disposing of cattle, burying them or something, but that's all insurance checks that pays that. But Cody will be in later if you want to ask him for sure. I didn't see that one, but I know there's one to Blake Fikert.
We're getting like the government. Landfill screw, 935.
Huh?
I said, we're getting like the government. Landfill screw. $9.
Do we lease a copier? Jeannie does?
I don't know whether she does or not. Mine's leased.
I just
It's
saw
a
they had a
printer.
minimum annual billing.
I might be, I don't know. Can't remember whether she bought it or leased.
Holy cow. I had to remove them. Blake did. And Scott was saying that's an insurance deal. What are you doing? I'm messing them up. Good night. All right. 11.
Is this something we're gonna do or interested in? Or?
I don't know. I just don't receive the mail.
I think that's better. took that off of that one. Hey Scott, why did the Western Kansas Child Advocacy Center lose their $177,000? Was that
I
a
don't
co?
know. Is that in that trip? I'm sorry, that's supposed to be that. I don't know what they've asked us for ARPA funds. We haven't met with us stuff yet for $10,000.
Yeah, I just don't know why they would have lost that.
I don't know either. It doesn't say.
Did you enjoy the horse show? Did you enjoy the horse show?
AJ?
I don't know for sure. I thought AJ's was already done. So
Yes, so did I.
don't know who that is.
Okay. I think that's old. Maybe the 29th.
You're gonna go to that?
No, I think that's old.
Oh,
Because there's no 29th Wednesday this month. I'm assuming it was last month.
it's a Friday.
That's right. It's okay, that's
We'll look
payroll,
at it.
right? Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, it would have been last month.
Is Robbie Jensen working out of this or out of Bird?
I don't know where it's working out of. I assumed Bird, but that doesn't mean anything.
I don't know who that
Sign those, but
Matt?
He didn't think so,
I don't know.
but that's kind of what I was thinking.
We've already, do you know who this one is?
I beg your pardon?
Do you know who that one is? They contact you?
Some legals?
That's a question I'm probably gonna ask.
Well, I
He's
figured-
still gonna be the FPO. It just means that he's, he will provide all
What was
that
it,
stuff.
2441?
So I wanted you to see what that
Yeah,
was.
2441.
Did we send that out by accident or what? Because we've already received one on that. Or unless they haven't fixed it yet.
Maybe.
I guess we're ready for the motion. Are we ready for the approval of minutes and warrants?
That's open.
A second.
And first and second to approve the minutes and warrants. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, warrants passed.
Brett, you need to abstain from that, remember?
Oh, yeah, I wasn't there. Okay, I abstained from that. I think that's passed because Wednesday would have been.
Well, I'll second it then. All in favor? An aye, an aye. All in favor, okay. Okay, that'll bring us to our attorney.
What I have is under Scott's section, so if we want to go ahead and proceed to Scott, then we can just address it then.
Okay, anything else other than that?
Not that I know of.
Okay,
Skip to, go ahead and go to that.
You want to go to the?
Yeah, that's fine.
The, Roger and I and Scott met with the members of the Cheyenne County Village. They're wanting to make some changes to the lease agreement that we have. More particularly, in the original agreement, they were to come to the commissioners quarterly in regards to if needing operation funds to draw off of that equivalent of $6 million. And what they are proposing is that it be more as an as-needed basis, which makes sense. Then secondly, in the original lease agreement, there was a provision whereby if there was any sort of profit that they were to reimburse the county the operation monies, and it was going to be held in the operational fund if they would need it throughout the year. The revision would be that they would look at it at the end of the year to see if there was a profit that needed to be reimbursed to the county. Those were the big changes. Furthermore, in regards to the inventory, they are willing to provide an inventory upon request of the commissioners at any time. And so if you're wanting to have that inventory list, you have to make a specific request of them. They aren't just going to automatically do it like every year.
seems like that's an awful lot of work, right?
In regards to the inventory? Yeah, they're working on it and getting that list completed so that it is up to date and accurate, so that, you know, if you make a request, it'll be ready and they can provide it immediately.
The reason you wanted inventory is because we don't want to get into that position we were with Good Sam. We own stuff up there, Good Sam owns stuff. When Good Sam left, some stuff left probably that shouldn't have. And if we have a inventory at the end of every year, if we change operators, we know what we own.
Yeah, that's good.
And another thing too is if there are any gifts, memorials, whatever that may be given to the village, that those will be retained by the county.
Because I don't know if we should talk about it, well, it doesn't matter. Good Sam took a lot of money that was donations to
the
the
the village.
Yeah.
And
I
Good,
think Eddie fought and got, what, $5
But
10,000 back, something like that.
yeah, but there was
Didn't
way
get it
more
all.
than that, didn't get it all.
So those are the changes that they are proposing to the contract. I apologize, it was a busy week and I just got this, what, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Wednesday. I got it Wednesday.
Eddie brought it in Wednesday.
There is some confusion when visiting with the board as to the monies that are left over. They're proposing if there is a profit at the end of the year, that, that'll be reimbursed to the county. But what we're having a difficult time explaining is that you can't hold that money in an operation fund from like the 2021 budget to be used in the 2022 budget. And so if at the end of the year, there are monies that are left over that they reimburse to the county, that's actually going to go into the capital improvement fund and not into an operation fund. And in reviewing the contract, they still have it worded as held in the operational support fund for future use. I think that little provision right there needs to be more clear, because that's going to be a year-end transfer, and those monies will be going into the capital improvement per budget authority and not being held in the the equivalent of 6 mills for 2022.
Yeah.
So I think that needs to be clarified in this agreement. That needs to be corrected. And then there was another in regards to who makes the budget request, which it's actually the commissioners that make the budget request for the equivalent of 6 mil. So that needs to be changed also. But those were the only two things that I found in the proposed lease agreement that I thought probably needed to be changed so that it is more clear. Granted, you could interpret this held in the operational fund for future use to mean that the future use is going to be a transfer into the capital improvement, because it's a year-end transfer that can't be held over for the next budget year. But even though it could be interpreted that way, I think it'd be better to make it more clear how it's actually going to
But
work.
if it is put into capital outlay fund, it can be used the next year on
Capital
repairs,
improvement, right.
capital
Capital
improvements.
improvements.
10
It's
years,
just a.
10 years down the road.
It's
they-
just a wording deal, really, isn't it?
Right.
But
well,
where you're dealing with tax dollars, it has
Yeah.
to stay in the same year. You can't hold it over, like a business would or something.
No, but we go into capital outlay with road and bridge, don't we?
Right, yeah.
Everybody
Everybody,
does.
Right,
pretty much. So.
right.
But where they were wanting to hold it over to,
I understand, yeah.
that's where they were.
Right, because they were wanting to hold it for payroll, basically.
Yeah.
And we can't,
Yeah, we can't.
you can't hold it for that,
For the next year, you got to use next year's budget for that.
right.
Which they
They can't. Yeah, they
can,
just
yeah,
come
if
in
you
and
use next
request.
year's budget, they'd have access to money,
Right, come January 1, they have access to that equivalent.
equivalent.
It's just they can't use the 2021 hold, they're wanting to hold that over.
Right.
And that just is not, just can't do that. So, anyway, those were a couple of changes that I saw in the agreement. It is effective as of, let's see here, November 1st, is that right?
I believe so.
Yes, November 1st. So I can be in contact with Eddie in regards to these two changes, and we can still get it approved before that November 1st date.
Have the site access agreement for the monitoring well up by the assisted living.
You wasn't here, was you, that meeting?
We're not.
Eagle
Oh, okay.
wants to put
Else-
monitor, it's not
KDHE
Eagle.
is-
Yeah, okay, put a monitoring well
Okay.
over across the highway on us. for Eagle.
Right, but then there was gonna be another one on the other side of the street, over by the Good Sam Home Health Care. And they were trying to get permission from Good Sam to put a monitoring well there, and Good Sam wouldn't have any part of it. So what this is proposing is that it's gonna be put in the county right-of-way along that street. Excuse me, on the other side. So there will be two that'll be on county property. There will be one on the east side of the street and then one on the
One on
west
the
side.
road?
What's that?
It'll be in the road,
It'll be in the right-of-way.
the right of way.
Be in the right-of-way because they couldn't get Good Sam to respond or do anything, or they didn't want any part of it. And I feel that it is a benefit if there is a if those monitoring wells are put in case there is a gas leak because of the assisted living
Yeah.
facility, and making sure that there's no contamination.
They're not gonna hurt anything either.
No. And I visited with Dave and Steve on this, so.
So this is to put two wells down there
Well, this
instead
is,
of one.
yeah, we've already approved the first one, and this is just the
The
second.
second one,
Right.
okay. I make a motion, we approve the site lease agreement, or
I second it.
Okay, it's been first and seconded to approve the site for permission for the access agreement. Been first, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, well, motion carry.
Site owner. All right, now we need to set a date I'm gonna send these employee val sheets out, have them start going. We need to set a date in November to meet for those.
no matter to me. Brett, you're the one that,
Tuesdays and Thursdays are good for me, for here. But make sure it's good for you guys.
this is evaluation
Yeah, to go over evaluations.
of all employees. The 4th of November is my birthday, I'd be in a good mood, so maybe that ought to be the day rather than.
That's fine with
We'll bring presents.
You have to bring cupcakes.
Okay.
So,
No, I don't
That's
care. The 4th, fine.
me. Yeah. Well, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with the 4th.
Is that not
I was
early enough?
thinking later in the
Later,
month.
okay, yeah. I figured
I mean, 'cause
25th.
Thanksgiving. You can come in here and meet with all of them by yourself.
We do want to give their supervisors a little more time, right? Or have they already been doing this?
My thought is like 16th, 18th, or 23rd. I don't know, somewhere there.
Can we do it the same day as the commissioner?
Yeah,
meeting?
we can in the afternoon.
I mean. well, let's
Or
see,
following
that's
the
not-
meeting and then until we
Okay,
go.
the 30th, fine.
Yeah, that'll work.
Because
for
that,
me.
you said Tuesdays or Thursdays, and
Yeah.
that's our last day of meeting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep,
We can, if we have to come back after dinner, we'll just come back.
Yeah, that'd be
okay.
fine.
Does that work?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you want to do it right after the meeting? Just start it after the meeting, or you
I
want to do
think
it
just-
after lunch?
if we got a couple hours before lunch, let's
Okay.
do a few of them.
All right.
Okay. 30th then?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me get this typed.
Yeah, it's really nothing. School.
No,
So that'll be good.
it'll be good.
I've got the November, just to update you on November abstract. I am up to the point where I'm waiting for out-of-county values. I sent mine out yesterday or day before. I think it was Wednesday I sent mine out to other counties. So I'm waiting on that to get back so that I can set the levies. So I have a couple of issues, but nothing real big. I had to wait on CIC to fix some stuff, but it's going good. So that's where I'm at on that. I have a request from the hospital. I'll have you sign a letter of support for the hospital van grant. You do one every year or so far.
This is the van they already have.
Yeah.
Do they have one already?
They use it for senior life solutions.
I don't think I've ever seen a hospital one. I've seen that.
It's just a minivan. It's kind of tan, I think. It's usually just sitting there.
I wonder where they park theirs, because they probably would have to be indoors too, right?
Not under, it's a 53, whatever their grant is different than ours. They don't have to. But the one we're under, we have to. Doesn't make sense to me, but
Okay, I guess we need a motion for this.
they just sign it. I don't think you need us.
You guys okay with signing that?
Yeah. If this term comes up, then we know what it is.
I need to call 5 minutes, or ask for 5 minutes of executive session for advice of counsel.
I make a motion, we do 5 minutes executive session for advice of counsel.
Second.
Okay.
And first and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
So it'd be based.
Yeah, basically what that is if he considers himself the FBO, this is kind of the layout of what is expected when you do a flight and you're looking at everything. You have to be able to contact them.